It's okay. Okay, folks. I see most of you came back. Is it because you heard there was real money on the line? There's some real money on the line. These people put in a lot of effort. It was real hard work, and they came out on the top 3 of the 12 teams, so it was not easy. So yeah, we had a great time yesterday. We had a room to ourselves. They even put up a nice stage for our demos. Everything was really set up right. We had lunch and tea and all those kind of things to keep it going. And then we did the demos, and we had judges come in. You saw Johnny Kiram earlier. He was one of our judges. And he's very technically capable and savvy. And we had Sripathi from Hashed-In as well. And then, of course, Redis Labs had our CTO of incubations. So they made the deciding votes on who would be up here. And so let's get on with it. Let's see that way. OK. So by the way, I just want you to know that these are the team names. They're kind of a funny team names. They didn't really put much thought into their team names, which is probably a good idea to put that energy into their hackathon. But so we had 12 different teams. And some of them even found each other at the beginning of the day and collaborated without even knowing each other beforehand. So that was pretty cool. And the criteria, so we got the prizes up there. So all 3 of our teams are going to actually walk out of here with a prize. So that was, we wanted to do that because they've been working all day today as well to put their effort and creativity in. We wanted them to feel like, OK, it's going to be worth it. And the criteria that we voted on yesterday and we're going to be voting on again is the quality of the idea. Is it creative? Is it original? You know, is it something that seems plausible and a good idea? The design. Now, the design does not mean necessarily like it's beautiful or anything like that. It is more along the lines of, you know, does the architecture make sense? Does the experience make sense? Is this something that would actually succeed out there? You can see people actually using it. So if it is a user experience mostly, then yes, of course, the user experience is going to matter. But maybe it's more of something focused on a developer tool, and so it's not really a web page or anything like that, then is it something you can see yourself using? And then finally, technical implementation. Of course, they had to qualify by using some of the Redis technologies. So the primary focus of this hackathon was on event-driven architecture. So that would mean like Redis streams or queues, which is based on the list data structure, or PubSub, something that when information changes, you can share that information with others. And then also Redis modules. So you heard a lot about Redis modules today. And so the hackathon was a lot about Redis modules as well. So did they use the right technology? And how well are they executing with that? Now, some of the hackers yesterday didn't complete everything. They didn't have a lot of time. So it wasn't important necessarily that they finished everything. But today, our teams, I don't know why this isn't working, our 3 teams all use the technologies listed up here. So for example, streaming video on steroids. Okay? They're going to make video streams accessible, interactive, and engaging and fun. And they are using Redis streams and Redis search. And there's our team 1. Team 2, story of being on call. Making on-call easy using Redis time series backend with Slack, let's see, backed by Slack. So for ops and SREs. And they teach you use Redis time series and the Redis time series adapter. And then team 3 is real-time fraud detection, a Redis-centric fraud detector. And they use a lot of different technologies. They use Redis streams, Redis gears, geospatial indexes, sorted sets, Redis Bloom, and Redis time series. And there's that team. So that's the teams that we're going to have come up. And I think that's the last slide. Yeah, OK. So here's the rules again. You're going to use the criteria that I just mentioned. And the criteria is right here. OK, so do your best. It doesn't have to be perfect, but those are the guidelines. And then each one of them is only going to have 5 minutes. So 5 minutes goes by very fast when you're up here demoing, believe me. Maybe not so for you, but up there, they're going to think it went by a light really fast. So they've got a timer here, and once the 5 minutes is done, there's going to be a buzzer. Okay, and they'll be able to finish that sentence and finish that thought, but they can't go beyond that. Okay? And then the next team will come up, and the next team will come up. And then, like I said before, once all the teams have demoed, I think you probably heard this, but you are going to vote, and you're going to vote with your feet. Okay, so team 1 will go in that corner, team 2 here, team 3 over there. And once I say go, you're going to get up, and you're going to walk over and coalesce around that team. Okay, and then we'll count the votes. All right. So without any further ado, let's get going. Let's start off with streaming video on steroids. Come on up, guys. Let's get your laptop set up. We'll give you time to set up. We won't count that. Okay, go ahead. And I'm watching them set up to make sure there's no hanky-panky. And do you need this one? You need to swap? Okay. All right, I'm out of here. Let's let them do their thing. Okay.
This works, right? Yeah. The timer.
It's at 4:58, folks. I'm going to give them an extra 2 seconds. Make this fair. Okay, you guys ready? All right.
Yep.
Let's,
Hey guys.
Set the 5 minutes and go.
So we are a 3-member team, and our entry to this hackathon is video streaming on steroids. And we wanted to build a hack that each of us can use in our personal lives. And we use video streaming a lot, both for learning and also for entertainment. For example, you extensively use YouTube, Netflix. And when was the last time you wanted to do a Control F on the video content based on what the speaker is speaking about? So you would want to go back to the spot where speaker said something, and that's what we are trying to solve using this hack. So a demo is worth 2,000 words. So let's just go to the demo. So here we have a talk by Dave on Redis, and we have a few catalog of such videos that's there in our system. And let's see if Dave mentioned Salvatore in his talk. So there's 2 occurrences of the keyword here.
Oh, hold on. Go quick.
Screen change.
Okay, they've stopped the clock, which I think is a good idea. Just let them fix this. We had it working earlier, so I don't know what the change is.
ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ಸರ ಪ್ಲೇ ಓವರ.
Plus, I'm kind of curious to hear what I say.
सेटिंग ओपन ನೋಡಿ. नहीं है वो HDMI स्पीकर का नहीं है. रुकना
ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ತಾನೇ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಇವಾಗ ವರ್ಕ್ ಹೆಡ್ಫೋನ್
In-memory database, and that's what.
ಓಕೆ.
And turn it down a little bit. That's too loud of me.
Yeah, let's just go back to the demo.
Okay, it started roughly around 2009 by a guy named Salvatore Sanfilippo. He's out of Sicily,
And let's
Italy.
look at the next
It's
occurrence.
primarily Salvatore. However, there's a long tail of folks out there who contribute.
Let's see if Dave has visited Los Angeles.
And I met him down in Los Angeles not too long ago. Super bright guy. If you ever want, the book is actually mostly free online. Do you have a database like MongoDB or SQL Server?
So this is not something, so the keyword MongoDB was not in the text or on the video. You could also search across videos. For example, you could do multi-keyword search, such as
Not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks. Heisenberg.
So yeah, basically you get the idea, right? So what are the use cases and things that this solves? So people who have hearing impairment, they largely rely on subtitles. So they would want to go back to a point in video, and they can just use this. It could also serve ads. So usually companies use your personal data to target ads at you. So now they can give ads based on the video content. So if the actor is talking about a product, there could be an ad on the side about the product. You could also get statistics about some sports player when the commentator is talking about that player. You could also do interactive streams, video streams like the Black Mirror episode. You could also use this in learning and training, where you could go back to the point to relearn something. You could also use it for other personal uses. You could also use it to censor explicit words in a video. All this in an automated way. And this is the architecture, which is very simple. So we've just used Redis search and Redis streams. So video, we convert speech to text using Google's infrastructure. We have not reinvented the wheel. Google has the largest data set of video, and they can do this best. And we've inserted a subtitle to Redis search. And we've divided the video into chunks using FFmpeg. And we've written a tool called RSCat, which is like Kafka Cat. And also, we've written a toy file system which exposes Redis streams over Fuse as a file system endpoint. And the video segments are inserted into the stream. And there's a tiny Go server which serves the video over Redis streams and the search from the Redis search. And before we go, I want to open up the possibilities that this provides. So this is another example which you can do a search by image. This is something that we have not done, but this is a possibility. So let's see if you want to see all the battle scenes. You can see battle scenes. And this is based on image.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, nice work, guys. Okay, team 2, come on up. Okay, this is the story of being on call with Atish. Let's let him get set up first. All right, set the timer. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Hi everyone, I'm here to share my story of being on call. So I work on a data infrastructure team for quite a long time and I go on call very often. I hope there are people here around like who work on DevOps or databases or from SRE team go on call very frequent. So I got it is from PagerDuty. So being on call means you're available. Your team rely on you for issues that may arrive in your system and solve them and investigate them. So whenever you are on call, you get an alert. For me, this is a major problem. So whenever I'm traveling back home, I get alert, right? So based on the definition from Charity Major's book, if there's some critical alert, I have to drop whatever I'm doing and go back to investigate alert, okay? So being on call and getting the alert is not a good idea as well. It's not a good combination, okay? So I'm having coffee in coffee bar, I get alert, okay? I'm on call, right? Then in second cases, I am reading a book, I am traveling my home back. All these cases I can get alert. So what do I do in that case? Okay, so being responsible, I'm on call, I have to answer all those questions, right? So these are the questions I pop up in my mind. I want them all, I want them right now, okay? So these are the questions about my infrastructure, like what are the issues at engineering level? Are there any latency issues going on? Like how many connections drops on database or how many IOPS are being served from database? To solve this problem, to respond to your alerts on the fly, I have created introducing my Slack ops pod that is backed by the Redis time series. So I'm going to quickly show you. So this is the Slack integration I have created.
Okay, what's going on? Again, we actually did check to make sure these things were working, so I'm not sure, but it seems like the demo gods are against us. Okay, it's looking better.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, go ahead and start it.
So I want to get the observability of my system, like what's happening behind the scene. I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to introduce a Redis Slack bot. This is a special channel I've created on Slack for ops people who mostly go on call. And I'm going to show how, let's say hi. Yeah. So, but we are just getting started. I can ask so many questions about my infrastructure. I'm worried if there is any downtime in Redis. See, it's up for quite a long time. I'm fine. I'll check with what's happening in Mongo because this connector is basically fetching data from Mongo as well. All right, up there, okay. So I'm interested in checking like how many IOPS in last 30 minutes. Yeah, there's a lot of, so I think this is fine. I got the idea like what's happening behind the system. So I'll just say bye to this Slack bot. Yeah, but I'm not done yet. To make these all interactions available on the fly while being on train, I have created this bot so that you can access all these things on mobile app. Yeah, so whatever interactions I'm doing here are available using this mobile app as well. So if you're in a coffee shop or you're traveling back home, you can access all those things. You can get observability of your system or maybe see what's happening behind the scene using this Slack bot, right? So going back to the presentation, all these things are available using the mobile app as well. So you can ask questions. Maybe you can create some specific questions for your Slack bot from your runbook that you usually access when you're on call, right? So this is going to be very interesting for the people who work on backend, on DevOps thing. And I've used Redis time series for this purpose, and I'm storing data in Redis time series that is from existing infrastructure, and I've created a Flask-based Python app that is basically fetching data from Redis time series and answering the questions on Slack. So Redis time series is playing two important roles: very low latency and be interactive. So I want you people to use it. I'm going to open source it in some time, but I want this bot wants you ops people to be happy.
All right, great work. Nice job. All right, overcoming the demo challenges successfully. Good job. All right, so thank you. That was team number 2.
Thank you all.
And next up is team number 3. Let's let them get set up. Great job, Atish. Is there any audio that needs to be set up? Okay. So you've got 2 clickers. You've got this one, or you can just use your space bar. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you've set up the other one. Okay. Okay, let's just double check, make sure. Can we flip the slide? There you go. And just make sure it goes forward and backward. Looks good? Yep. Okay. Oops, sorry.
Hello.
Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, ready when you are.
All right, hey guys, everyone. That's the thing, we'll start with Redis Beyond Cache. We'll get back to that in a minute. Now, while we were trying to figure out or trying to understand what modules or what capabilities Redis has, and when we tried to understand further, 2 important questions that we came up with was, how about we could build an entire application by making use of Redis alone? And how about trying to solve the most relevant problem that's there on the internet today with Redis alone? And thinking of that, we came up with a Redis-centric real-time fraud detection system. I'm Sachin, this is Ritesh, and yeah. So we're talking about the typical fraud detector applications. What you essentially have is a fraud detector module, but the fraud detector module is interacting with a lot of different heterogeneous applications, and you have a lot of ugly patch glue to facilitate those interactions between platforms or services and such. Come in Redis, and with the capabilities that Redis provides, right, it changes the landscape completely. A fraud detection module now uses Redis streams for event sourcing, and that Redis stream is being consumed by GARE. GARE is a pipeline that feeds the data into a time series module. The time series module is going to be utilized by a fraud detector application and by Redis AI for further enhancements. The time series AI will power up the Grafana dashboard as well as save data into the Redis database. We have also used Redis Geospatial. Geospatial is going to help us get location-based insights. So if I get an event from a particular location, it's going to help me try and understand how many more events can I, have I got from the surrounding locations, and based on which I can identify fraud. So we'll go to demo directly.
So just adding to that, sorry about the you were really bad at it. So there's a fresh device ID that say I'm just giving the IP as device ID. It could be any hash. So you can see the event counts that I have. The 50-kilometer radius is actually what we are getting through the geospatial data. As you can see, so I'm pretty sure you must have faced the problems when you click on one ad and multiple ads pop up. And well, that's a case of ad stacking. So you can see we don't allow, we mark those clicks as fraudulent. And then going ahead, we put this device ID in the blacklisted feed as a Bloom filter. So if I give it again, it would be actually a we know that the IP is actually fraudulent because too many clicks. This is what we are using geospatial data. You can also see the real-time numbers on Grafana as we have connected the Grafana through the time series directly. Coming back to the presentation. So this is one of the use cases that we have used all of these for, but you can practically extend it to any possible thing because device ID and IP are going to be present in every other digital footprint that you have. It could be your ad clicks, it could be your tweets, and combining this with Redis's power, you can do a lot of things. Also using IP, you can like widely use, build AI solutions on top of it, detect anomaly using time series and everything in real time. So coming back to the question we started with, these are all the things that we used, and they have essentially fitted our use case pretty well, and I can't think of systems that provide such scalability at such low latency, and having used this, like there are a lot of use cases that can be solved. So that's all.
Wow, and with like almost a minute left. That's impressive in and of itself. You guys all done? You want to cede your minute back to the floor? Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. All right, let's hear it for team 3. Okay. So now comes more fun. Let me get this set up here again. Hold on. There it is. Just plug that in there for me. That's okay. I think I don't need it. I don't need that. Okay. Let's get this on the screen. Okay. All right. Remember, first, second, third place. Remember the what you're voting for: quality of the idea, the design, tactical implementation. Again, you can use your own judgment on how you want to rank those, but they were supposed to be even. Here are our teams. So the first team, streaming video on steroids. Second team, story of being on call. Third team, real-time fraud detection. All right, you guys, pretty simple, right? First, second, third team. All right, so what I'd like now is I'd like the first team to go stand on the stage down there. All right? So streaming video, stand there. I'd like story of being on call, stand right here. You can just stand right here. Okay, or actually just stand right there. And real-time fraud detection, just stand there just past the stairs a little bit. Actually, you guys, yeah, why don't you stand here in the middle? Right here. All right, so now, I don't know if you'll all fit right in the aisle here. So when I tell you to go, you can stand in front, but you can also fill in the rows behind and the chairs so that you're all together, okay? Because you might not fit right in front here. All right, so just for team 1, you can go over there, team 2 here, team 3 over there. All right, so do you guys need any more time? Are you ready to vote? Okay, ready? Okay, let's do it. Okay, so go and stand in front of the team that you're voting for. Stay on the floor. Hey guys, you can stay on the floor. You don't have to get up on the stage. Okay, all right, and there's no intermingling. Once you've chosen, you gotta stay on your team side. Okay, obviously, we have a lot of teams over here. All right, so ready? We're gonna do the vote. Find your spot. All right, now no moving. Okay, so, okay, everyone over here, dividing line, don't cross that. Everyone over here, wait, we see some changes. Okay. Is there some recruiting going on? No recruiting. No, come on, no recruiting. Let's be fair about this. Okay. All right, and then this is the line here. Now, nobody cross this line here. Now we're going to do the voting. Okay, it's hard to tell between these two, so let me do these two first. I'm going to go here and vote, do the counting. Okay, so, all right, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 for Team 3. Let's give them a round of applause. All right. 36, right? 36, okay. Help me remember that. Help me remember. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, we're not moving, right? No moving. All right, no moving. Are you guys being counted? You got to get up here. I said stand and be counted, right? All right. So don't move. Don't move. All right. 1, 2. Okay, you don't count. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. You guys tried. You did a valiant effort, though. That was really good work over there, but oh, so close. Okay, so now hold on a second. It's hard to tell. I'm trying to eyeball this. We got to make it official. All right. Are you guys all together, right? Okay, let's do the count. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'll come back over there. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Hold on. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 60, 61, 62, 63, 70, 80, 90. 96, folks! Okay. Okay, so we have the winners. It's strangely, Team 1 is in first place, Team 2 is in second place, and Team 3 just by a hair, third place. Let's give them all a round of applause. That's great work, folks, great work. All right, so that's it for the hackathon. That's it for Redis Day. Thank you all for coming. It's been a memorable experience, and go enjoy yourselves. Okay. All right, teams, come over here. We got to collect your details. Let's get some financial arrangements figured out. All right, I'm so sorry, came so close. You had some fans over there helping you out, though. Important fans. You almost made it. That was really good. Okay, so, and you want to take some photos? Yeah.